iPirates ayikhohlwe iligi ivayile mzala.
Mazola, you were there when Orlando Pirates were saying,
When the kids impress, I think Papa Hugo should be getting their names down for Bafana's selection.
Grant, your moment of the weekend.
We'd never know what to expect from Kaizer Chiefs.
Butuma, do you still see him being at Richards Bay next season, or someone going to snatch him up?
Look, Chairman Jomo Biela is ready to sell for the right price.
All eyes were on the F&B Stadium on Sunday. A Sundowns win would all but seal the title. A Pirates win would reignite the faintest glimmer of hope. Games of this magnitude normally require calm, experienced heads. But not this time.
Now galloping away here is Makopa. Makopa with a cutback. That's the perfect start. Perfect start for the Pirates. Mofokeng applying the finishing touch. Now he could be in here again. The president, number 2000, on the double. Pirates lead by 2-0. What a start within 5 minutes.
At the start of the season, Nasruddin Nabi was being labelled the Messiah, the man to return the glory days at Kaizer Chiefs. But after a 9th loss of the Premiership season, this time to Richards Bay of all teams, questions are starting to be asked of the Tunisian tactician. TS Galaxy briefly moved up to third on the log thanks to their 2-1 win over Amazulu on Friday night.
Silly continues on, slots it away. It's a beautiful goal from TS Galaxy.
Stellenbosch then reclaimed third spot in the standings when they beat Sekhukhune at the Peter Mokaba Stadium.
They find a second goal. Top dog Kiba.
Elsewhere, Magesi's rise up the standings continued as they blunted arrows. And Chippa United claimed a solid 2-0 win over a spiralling rise and shine.
While the Buccaneers gave their title challenge a much-needed kiss of life out at the Calabash, while Richards Bay, they took Kaizer Chiefs to the ICU. Welcome to the Betway Premiership Review Show. Joining me to look at the heart-stopping moments from this weekend is, of course, our dynamic duo. It's Mazola Molefe as well as Grant Bissett. Welcome, gents. Let's get straight into it. Mazola, you were there when Orlando Pirates were saying, So tell me then, does your moment of the weekend come from that clash between Orlando Pirates and Mamelodi Sundowns?
Yeah, probably. Impressed with a couple of young talent. You know, I'm always one for the kids, man. When the kids impress, I think Papa Hugo should be getting their names down for Bafana's selection, or at least consider them. So I think Relebohile Mofokeng, I know he didn't get man of the match or whatever the case may be. There'd been so much criticism, which, you know, some unfairly so, on a kid who's just, he was a teenager just last year, you know, and you know, teenagers, their performances fluctuate, and that's what happened to Relebohile Mofokeng. But boy, oh boy, did he come back in style. Good player, quality player. And I think all that Barcelona talk and whatever messing up with his mind, and whether it's true or not, I don't know. Maybe some irresponsible journalism there for sure.
Indeed. And for you, Grant, your moment of the weekend, did it come from where you were at eThekwini Kakasini?
Yeah, I think it has to. Listen, we'd never know what to expect from Kaizer Chiefs. So, from a Richards Bay perspective, you say, okay, they've got it. They've got a real chance here, and yeah, they pulled through. I had a suspicion that they would get a draw or better, simply because they've done really well at home in recent times. So, I suspected that okay, they could spring a surprise. But then again, can we call it a surprise then? Because I don't know. Chiefs, man.
A quick one, gents, before we go into our insert that we have coming through from F&B Stadium and the Voxies we got there. Butuma, do you still see him being at Richards Bay next season, or someone going to snatch him up?
I mean, there'd been a lot of talk about Orlando Pirates possibly being interested. Look, Chairman Jomo Biela is ready to sell for the right price. And I think it will be a good challenge for Yanele to to explore. Definitely a good striker. Still, obviously, not quite yet refined yet. Whether one season more will do him good at Richards Bay or whether a move is possible. But there'll be a lot of speculation about his future for sure in June, July.
And a minute, I hear obviously Orlando Pirates. I'd like him to take a step up, but not
That
to
much up.
not that much up yet. I think he's also got a few, not to say purposeful things where he's malicious or whatever, but discipline issues.
Yeah, he's had 3 red cards
Yes,
already
2
this
red
season.
in the league.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's missed 5 domestic games just based on suspensions.
Yeah.
And you know, that curtails your progress when you're in a bit of form. I'd like to see him figure that out. Just those ill-timed tackles. I know it's all about wanting to defend from the front and that, but he's got to get that part of his game right, definitely.
All right, so that's what the gents think about that. But our Smash Sports presenter, Alpico, was at the game talking to the fans. Let's hear what they had to say.
Ngithi qhude maniki izindala zombili bafethu sise FNB Stadium and igame seyiphelile. 1 Sundowns, 2 Orlando Pirates. Marazini angifuni ukukhuluma kakhulu yangithola. Athi singena abantu ngiyobabuza ukuthi bona bazizwa kanjani ngegame yanamhlanje. Especially ama supporter we Sundowns. Asibangene. Uzizwa kanjani ngegame yanamhlanje?
Hey, ucoach baba ne? U13.
2 goals within 5 minutes. It was our mistake.
Angifuni ukuthi ngiplay ground nani. Siyenza mistake first 5 minutes.
Misigarna irkhosile game. 2 early games. Say congratulations to Pirates ngokuwina namhlanje. But singakhohlwa ukuthi ikhosile game.
I'm happy today for what Orlando Pirates did.
Makhosikare nongana. Uzalona khole. Luziri to
Yeah.
Now I was here to support the Sundowns. That's the honest truth. And the Pirates I coach,
And I wish Sundowns can lose more games so Pirates can take the lead.
According to me as a Pirates fan, I'll be honest with you, I think the league is gone. I don't believe Pirates can win the league this season, even though I'm a Pirates fan. Yabo.
League akahambi, league sazocompete ne Sundowns, still sazodraw, isazoluza. Sibabonisile ama team we16 we PSL ukuthi Sundowns idliwa kanjani.
Ya sho bafethu sibonile nani nizwele ningamangali ngihamba neGrootman lami ngapha esayidini Marazini. iChiefs idliwe, iSundowns idliwe, iPirates iwinile. Mara ileague asazi ukuthi kahle kahle iya kubobani. Sobona phambili. Awuthi sibuyele la estudio. Sibangene. Siphume so.
Next up, of course, is our MVPs of the weekend. Let's keep you in the hot seat. Grant, who stood out for you? MVP of the weekend.
I'm going to go all the way back to Friday. I thought Kamokhelo Sibilibili for TS Galaxy was outstanding. Not just because the numbers say so, you know, the goal, the assist. He's almost at times unplayable. Like, you cannot defend against that man. Unbelievable with the ball at his feet. What Adnan Bogdanovic is doing with a number of players is very, very impressive, especially the young players in his squad. I feel like he's in the process now of reviving Maduna. So Sibilibili, with a little bit of a special mention for his coach, who I still say very controversial. And I don't know how he didn't win November, December Coach of the Month.
Mesinye Kolapo, were you there? Were you? You were not there. Okay, I thought maybe you guys were part of the panel that had to motivate and fight it out. But of course, that is Sibilibili from TS Galaxy, a team that temporarily moved into 3rd position and then moved back into 4th. Mazola, for you then, who's your MVP?
Oof, it's between Mbokazi and Relebile Mofokeng. And I think I have to go for Rele. I really feel that a lot of people have come down hard on a kid, man, who is literally carrying Orlando Pirates on his shoulders. I mean, if you look at Mabasa and Evidence Mahopa, they blow hot and cold. So who else do you look to get the goals in a season where someone in a similar position at Sundowns is 6 years older and he's got international experience, having played in Belgium and whatever have you. So I think Relay showed up, and they always say he disappears in big games. You know, he might have obviously disappeared in the second half because as we were
As
saying.
did many of the
As did many of
attackers.
their attackers. But to score 2 very good goals.
First double?
Yeah.
First double of his career. If I'm trying to
Probably.
think back.
I mean, you are the stats man, but
Yeah.
You're the statistician.
5,500 minutes of football without ever getting 2 goals in a game.
And he
then
does it
in
against
5 minutes.
Mamelodi Sundowns. in 5
Against
minutes.
Sundowns.
But before we move on, maybe then we go a little bit deeper in terms of, is it also where the coach played him yesterday? Because we saw him being played in a different role than what we've ordinarily seen of late.
No, yeah, absolutely. I think that's a contributing factor. Evidence wasn't necessarily in his usual role. So that allowed Rele to be a little bit higher up. And this time around, they had Talente Mbata in the team. Whereas I think at Loftus, Talente was out of the team. So they played Kabelo Dlamini and Cash Makaula in that heart of midfield. But now they had all 3 of them in the same team that allowed Rele to push forward a little bit more. And he played with freedom, and I think the pressure or all the talk, I don't know
fueled him.
Yeah, it fueled him. I don't know how a 20-year-old can go into such a high pressure stakes match like that with all the criticism and perform the way he did. So definitely my most...
It was that Cotroy. That Orlando Pirates came out with.
Man.
I must say, that looked proper. Now, it was, of course, goals galore in the Betway Premiership this past weekend, and these are the 3 that impressed the 3 of us the most.
Now he could be in here again! The president, number 2000, on the double. Pirates lead by 2 goals to 0.
Silly continues on, slots it away. It's a beautiful goal from TS Galaxy.
Into the box and goal! Zabo gets his first of the season!
Now, the goalkeepers also raised their hands with some season-defining saves. Now, this is our save of the week, brought to you by BetSaver.
Animal towards the back post where Kambindu manages to direct it on goal. Here to equal to it.
Great shuffling across the goal line by the goalkeeper. For the goalkeeper to react in that fashion, that is fantastic reflex.
Now, BetSaver is the ultimate lifesaver. This innovative feature from Betway allows you to win even if you miss a few picks on your multi-bet. To find out how it works and find out more, go to betway.co.za. And that's it for this episode. We are off for a week because we're going to be watching Bafana Bafana. We didn't get the Bafana Bafana memo.
I don't have the shirt. Can you organize?
Yeah.
And of course, there'll be Mazola. Let's just quickly, will there be a Ndamane there?
No, I don't think so. I think Coach Hugo has made up his mind.
Yeah.
No passport, no play.
Yeah, he already replaced him with Grant. So
Yeah. But at least he will now get a passport, and the next time that the national team is out, he can probably be considered. For myself, and our dazzling duo, Mazola Mulife as well as Grant Bissett, it's goodbye until next time.